Hi there guys, and welcome to my brand new unboxing video of the long awaited, very long anticipated Blu-ray release, the standard edition of Bullet for My Valentine, live from Brixton, chapter 2. It's been very long awaited for me. Pretty much when I went to see them in December 6th, I think it was, yeah, because they did two shows. They did the first show, which was just a general show, and obviously like a mix-up of the new stuff and the old stuff from the Poison, and I know a few other hits from Screamo and Fire, and all of the other songs that they do. We'll know a bit from each album, you know the spiel and all that stuff. But pretty much I do apologise actually, because I did an unboxing on cellophaning, whatever you want to call it, earlier on the channel. It's live on the channel, but I only realised while filming halfway through that it was portrait, not landscape, and that's bad. And I hate portrait videos. I don't know why, but pretty much when you put it in full screen, it flips it, and it's absolutely horrible. And I only noticed when, obviously while I was filming it, and then I just uploaded it, and it's been live for like the past hour. But yeah, so I'm redoing it now in portrait, so it looks really nice, and you get a full view of what you're actually gonna buy, or what you are potentially gonna get. So I do apologise about that. It was cellophane, but obviously now it's not, because I have watched about 2-3 songs, and it is absolutely amazing. I can finally comment on the sound. I can comment on pretty much anything to do with that. But as I said, I've only seen about 2-3 songs from their first night, which is just a general set list. But anyway, enough about that. That can be spoken about later. So anyway, right, here we have the Blu-ray. This is the standard no, it's not 2-disc edition. Pretty much this is the standard Blu-ray that you'd get. It's one of the options where you can order this through Pledge Music. Obviously this is where the boys, or the lads, or the guys, whatever you want to call them, they teamed up with Pledge Music, or they sorted it out however they did it. Pretty much they struck a deal, and obviously they bought out Bullet for My Valentine at Brixton Part 2, which is a complement, or it's an extension, or the next chapter, if you will, of their live in Brixton DVD back in 2006 when they first started. Well, not long after they first started. And I don't want anybody to come on and say, well, no, that's not when they started. Look, I don't give a monkeys, because if you even question me about this band, then I will just literally shoot you down, because I'm a huge fan of these. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So you pretty much have a standard Blu-ray edition, which is very, very nice. It's 2 nights. The first night is obviously just a mixture of songs, and then during their tour cycle, when I went to see them, they pretty much had selected dates to do the Poison shows, which is pretty much they play the Poison in its entirety, front to back. And obviously I didn't get to see that one. I only went to the first night, but if I had the spare cash at the time, I would have gone to the second night as well. But back then in December, I was in a bit of an awkward situation. But anyway, that's nothing to do with that. But yeah, so here it is in my hand. It don't have cellophane on it, but whatever. I don't plan to get the cellophane or that shit. So right, so here is the cover. And yes, I'm sorry about my hands being a bit dirty. Well, my palm, but there we go. Right, here's the front cover. Here is the spine. I absolutely love this on focus. It's doing it again where it didn't focus before, which is a pain. There you go. Get to properly focus. If you look there, you can see the V and the snake, which obviously symbolises 10 years of the Poison, which is obviously the snake, and V complement Venom. So pretty much they've done a double set of this, and so there's the spine. You've got a lovely snake and V there. You've got Bullet for My Valentine, live from Brixton chapter 2. You got all of the spiel on there, your Blu-ray disc, your code or whatever you want to, barcode, whatever you want to call that. I don't know yeah. And they did change record companies, so, but that's not my choice, obviously it's theirs. So anyway, here's the back. As I said, when I did this first time round and it wasn't cellophane, you couldn't really see it that well, but now it looks a lot more clearer because it's uncellophaned and you can pretty much see it. So pretty much we have Bullet for My Valentine, live from Brixton, chapter 2. You've got these amazing pictures, right? Obviously from the gig, they've obviously taken still images from their gig at a certain point, and it looks absolutely amazing. The first few songs, obviously I'm on night 1, and I've watched V, I've watched Nowhere, I've watched Skin, and I've watched Your Betrayal. And yeah, I've had to pause it obviously because I realised that I might as well redo the video, and I took the disc out, and so it's in there. But yeah, so then if you want to pause it, guys, feel free. As I said, I'm not going to read it out, but you know the drill. But anyway, here's night 2, performing The Poison in its entirety from front to back, which is absolutely awesome. And obviously it says recorded on the 9th and the 10th of December 2016 at Brixton Academy, London. And it's got the run time. I'm going to sit down because this is not very good. Sorry for the shaky waddy camera work, guys, but whatever. Right, so let's do this again. Got the pictures. I'll be more steady now, and plus the sheen on it as well isn't that great, but there we go. What can you do? So hang on, let me try and adjust the, there you go, that's better. I've just adjusted the brightness. I have just adjusted the brightness so it's not too shimmery anymore, but it depends on the light and all that stuff. So right, so anyway, you got night 1, you got night 2, 9th and 10th of December, Brixton Academy, London. Total run time is, come on, focus, 161 mins approx. It's, I believe, region free because it's got NTSC 0, so I presume it's region free, which is a good thing because anyone can order this from wherever they are in the world. So it solves that region problem, because if they did this to certain regions, I'm sure it'd cause a massive uproar because of the thousands and millions of Bullet fans out there. So it's good that they did that. Obviously it's 16:9 ratio, Dolby Digital stereo, Dolby Digital 5.1 DTS, digital surround sound, exempt from classification /English. And obviously you've got Spine Farm Records. That's obviously their new record company that they've been with over the past years. I think they were with Sony at one point, and then they changed hands at record companies and all that shit. So Search and Destroy Records, Raw Power Management, Dolby Digital Blu-ray disc, and obviously your DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, and obviously your spiel down here put your teeth in, sunshine. 2017 Bullet for My Valentine under exclusive license to Spine Farm Records, yada 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 yada. So let me just wipe my hand because I don't want to touch the booklet inside with obviously dirty, well, it's not really dirty hands obviously because I've just had to close the shed and it seems that something's not quite right with it. But anyway, so you have, there's the front, there's the back, and I've also showed you all around the case. So excuse the dodgy camera work. Like I said, on my next video I will probably just do a very quick overview of this to, well, like the better lighting and all that stuff, and I'm gonna get myself a tripod and I can do it proper nice how I used to do the videos back then. But yeah, there's the disc, absolutely beautiful artwork. Try and get in on some of the quality here if it focuses, but yeah, look at the detail on that. I know it's only artwork, but it's just beautiful to how much detail they've actually done and how much thought that they've put into it. There you go, that is a beautiful piece of art there. And obviously you get a book, you get a booklet, which I was quite surprised earlier actually because I wasn't expecting a book. As you all know, because most Blu-rays, well, film Blu-rays, don't generally come with anything. They just come with a meaningless piece of, I don't know, leaflet or something to advertise the latest films and whatnot. So it's, I don't know, it's something special. And like, if you do just get the standard Blu-ray edition, then pretty much it is just like a sort of a keepsake, and it's just, I don't know, something like a little bit extra. It's just like, yeah, I've got it. It's nice. So anyway, so there's the disc, as you can see, in its beautiful glory. I do really love the disc. And also you have a background. I will show you that in a minute after I've showed you the book. Actually, I'll show you quickly because it's a lot easier, but I can just show the book and then I'll call it a day, because I want to get this done as quick as possible and I can carry on watching it. It was so hard to pull it out on my PS4, it was terrifying. So you got the disc, but then you have a nice little, I don't know, a nice little still image of them performing on whatever night it was. I don't know if it's night 1 or night 2, but it's still nice to look at. I mean, because if you take into consideration that normal standard Blu-rays just come with a clear blue case and it's a bit crap, so it's nice to know that they've got like a banging cover made, and obviously the cover insert that's what the proper terminology is for this, because it has been a while since I've actually done a proper review, so all of it's coming back to me. But yeah, there's the inlay, the insert art, or the cover inlay, if you will. So getting onto the booklet really quickly, you have obviously the V and the snake. Then you're greeted with this, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm not gonna sort of fold it, yeah, I don't want to damage the book too much or strain the spine, because I do want to keep this in immaculate condition. I know it's an either standard Blu-ray, and I've also got on pre-order the super duper box set that comes with the vinyl, the 2 double CD sets, and I don't know, a photo print or something, a signed poster, personalised certificate. I presume it's numbered, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it was £128. But yeah, you pretty much, all of the stuff that it says on there, that you pretty much get bang for your buck. I don't generally think that it is too expensive, because these are my number 1 favourite band of all time. I've loved them ever since day one, even with Jeff Killed John. So anyway, you've got that, which is brilliant. Then you turn the page, you're greeted with this lovely shot here, which is, I'll try and see if I can go in, and there you go. I know it's not the best, guys, but I'm trying, because it's got slightly darker as well, so you might not be able, yeah, there you go. So you've got a wide away shot from the balcony up there, with 4 dudes on stage doing what they do best. And then you're greeted by a lovely picture of the man himself, Mr. Matt Tuck. Awesome dude. I've got loads of his gear. I've got 2 of his Jackson signature guitars, and yeah, he's just a genuine badass. Then if you turn it over, you have another still image, I presume from the DVD, well, I presume from the Blu-ray or the DVD or whatever you get it on, or whatever format you get it on rather. That is a beautiful shot. Pretty much every time I see that shot, he's trying to reminisce, and he's trying to recreate that moment in Brixton Part 1 where he goes up top, and he starts to sing All These Things I Hate, and obviously like he was up top and everyone else was down below, and Moose was on drums just literally below him. But that is a nice shot, because on the Brixton Part 1 DVD, obviously the front cover is matte. Well, very similar to that. Like I said, I would quickly run in and get the DVD so I can compare shots, but I can always do that at another time. So sorry guys, I do have a bad cough. So anyway, so that's there, and then you're greeted with this. Obviously it's Matt's input into this release, because it has been a long time coming. It's been quite a while in the works and in the making. But if you want to pause it, guys, feel free. But an 18-month global tour with 2 nights at Brixton Academy was just awesome. That says it all. And obviously to go back after a decade was incredibly nostalgic and emotional. I can imagine that it was, because these guys have been going for yeah, anyway, I'm reminiscing myself now, and it's bad because this will probably end up turning into like a 20-minute video when it's only supposed to be a quickie, sort of a quick rerun through, if you like, or a rehash. But anyway, next page, you're greeted with a lovely, yet again, a lovely faraway shot, and it just looks absolutely amazing. What a beautiful light show that is. Laser show, which they had when I went to see him in Birmingham O2 Academy. But yeah, so pretty much you've got Padge there, you've got Matt in the centre, and obviously you've got Padge's input there. Like I said, I will zoom out of this. Oh dear, no, that's not focusing, is it? No, that's... give me a second, guys. No, stop it. I need to get my camera fully charged again, and then I can use my proper camera for this sort of stuff. But that's what Padge has to say. That's his input. So pause if you want to read, guys. And then I thought that Jamie would have a bit of input, the same as Jason Bold, but obviously they never. Why, I don't know, but I think it's mainly because that Matt and Padge are the only 2 sole remaining members of Bullet from when the first band started, because Jason James has obviously left for whatever reason, personal reasons. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but obviously Jamie Mathias, who was in a band called Revoca, he obviously took the job as being the bass player, and because Moose had to take time off to be with his wife for the birth of their baby girl, and he still hasn't come back yet. So obviously Matt's spoke to Jason, who was the drummer of Axe Wound, which was Matt's side project with Liam from Cancer Bats, and the other 2 from the other bands. Don't ask me what they are, because I can't think right now, and I'd rather not take the time and make the video longer than it should be. But here's another shot, and it's beautiful. Honestly, I think that might be from The Poison, probably Her Voice Recites or 4 Words to Choke Upon. That's just me wildly guessing, because like I said, I've only watched 3 songs of this, so I'm unsure, but that'd be my guess, or just, I don't know, probably Scream and Fire or something. But and anyway, this really touched me earlier. You have a lovely picture of all 4 members there, their final shot of whatever night, if it's night 1 or night 2, but it is absolutely such a beautiful shot. If I can find this on the internet and get it printed up like in a frame, I would definitely do that. But there is no way that I'm tearing this out of the book purely for that, because no, that is just a no-no. But I'll probably get one more version of this and a DVD version, just purely for the sake of it, and obviously because it is, well, basically Bullet. So anyway, to finish off, you have obviously the text, which is Bullet for My Valentine are Matt Tuck, Michael Padgett, Jamie Mathias and Jason Bold. As I said, I'm not 100% sure what's happening with Moose, but I watched an interview that Matt did about 2-3 months ago when they were touring in Australia. I think they did, well, like small festivals, like, because they had I don't know what, like 6-7 dates, because they're currently writing their new album at the moment, so they just thought, oh, solid sort of thing to get back into the swing of things. But pretty much when a fan asked, well, or the person, the interviewee or interviewer, the interviewer asked Matt about Moose, his reaction wasn't that good, and he pretty much said, oh, well, I'll let Moose fool you in about that. But I don't know if I was reading too much into it, but I don't know. I wouldn't really like to say, but... So anyway, you've got that, you've got all the crew there. You've got the drum tech, you've got the engineer, you've got everything there. Like I said, guys, if you want to read it, I'll do obviously a quick sort of scan through now, and then I'll do it back a bit, and then you can read it if you want to. But yeah, you've got all of the other things as well. No way, backstage studios in Derby. Wow, vinyl cut. Yep, wicked. Can't wait to play that vinyl. I can't wait to hear the CDs because I've only got the Blu-rays, but I'll probably order them all. You never know. But yeah, so that has been... Right, I'm gonna pretty much do that. So whoever wants to pause now to read it, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, really don't mind. But yeah, that is the last page of that booklet, which is very, very, very nice to have. It is an extra, but they didn't have to include it, but fact is they did, and it just makes it that the smallest extra special, which is good. So fair play to them. Like I said, I can't wait to watch it all properly because I'm going to watch both nights tonight. I'm currently through night 1, 4 songs into it. When this uploads, I'll probably be near the end of night 1, and then I'll watch night 2 later on tonight with headphones. But yeah, so far I'm really impressed with the quality, obviously because it's their first Blu-ray that they brought out, and yeah, I can sort of see why they had to delay things a little bit to just get it like 100% perfect. And fair play to the guys, because they were supposed to bring out a DVD that was pretty much live at Alexandra Palace in 2008, but they never did. For whatever reason, that didn't come to fruition. So, but no, apart from that, it is a nice set, and as I said, I would definitely get this for £20. It's just a standard Blu-ray, but oh, it's awesome so far. So anyway, before this goes on for any longer, I will leave you guys here, and when the super duper duper version comes, I will whack it on YouTube, and I will literally just upload the video. I'll film it, I'll do comparisons with it, I'll do them side by side. I will do, I don't know, a side by side view of the first Brixton DVD, and obviously this one, or whatever you want me to do. So again guys, I am sorry about the earlier video, my first version, but pretty much I will leave it up there for a day, or I might just take it off, and then I'll just call this part 2 or version 2, because it fits in nicely with the whole Brixton part 2 theme. So anyway guys, thank you for checking out this video. Again, I'm sorry for the not uncellophaning, but I did that earlier, as I said. So I will be making regular videos from now on. I might record a few in a short blast of time. I've got a day off work tomorrow, which is good. So yeah, we'll see how things go. But when this super duper duper one arrives, I will definitely review it. I'll unbox it, so you guys can see with me what you get. If it's worth the price, that's up to you. But yeah, this is the standard edition of the Bullet for My Valentine live from Brixton chapter 2. So until next time guys, goodbye, and indeedy, get your Rocky on. Get this guys, it's not a waste of money. It is worth the £20. But as far as I know, you can only get this from Pledge Music. You can't get it from Amazon, you can't get it from anywhere else. It's only Pledge Music exclusive. But they might change that, I don't know, but I don't think that they will. So anyway guys, this has been Mr. Lucas Holker 90, and this has been going on for 23 minutes 56 seconds, and I will call it at 24 minutes. Catch you later guys.